Summer by America First Credit Union on the Zone Sports Network.
Donovan left side, quickly to Clarkson. Oh, he's in the game and shooting, and he's hitting. Giannis will step into a three and hit it. He's 3 for 3 on jump shots tonight. Butler drives, penetrates, scoops, and scores. Jared Butler, cross-court skip pass to Connaughton for 3, and he hit it. Clarkson, catch and shoot transition 3 is good. That's your America First game summary. Utah Jazz leading at 82-81 here. Brought to you by America First, proud sponsor of the Utah Jazz, the official credit union of the Utah Jazz. To up your financial game with all-star product services, become a member today at americafirst.com. 5:17 left, third quarter. And Giannis Antetokounmpo checks out. He's probably done for the night. That was a pleasure to watch. Oh, no, he's still on the floor. Wow. I'll say this, Ron. In our 4 preseason games, we saw 2 stars, Luka and Giannis. And both of them reminded me of the great players in this league
they are
mind-blowingly great. Yeah, cannot wait for this season to get to watch in person and feel it and be back in the arenas like they should be, on the road with the coach, seeing the coaches and the players, seeing the sweat and the labor that goes into all this. Whiteside driving on a smaller hill, steps in the lane, pushes up a 6-footer. It's good. Son Whiteside had a pretty tough night the other night. He's been really good tonight. Antetokounmpo, right wing to Connaughton, guarded by Elijah Hughes, who's had a very good camp, and Connaughton fires the 3 over the top and hits it. Some battles, Notre Dame, Syracuse, not at the same time. Fitz is in a little bit earlier than usual. This is a big moment for him. Jazz have a 2-way spot open. George Hill tries to pull the chair on Whiteside. He's inside the lane, throws it out to Fitz, rotates it to Hughes, takes a dribble to settle himself, and they're going to call a whistle and a 3 seconds of the key before that shot got up.
Yeah, you can see Whiteside had trouble finding a lane to get rid of the basketball while he was standing in the paint. Then once he was able to get it out, didn't get out quick enough.
Elijah Bryant checks back in, and now Giannis checks out. What a great effort. 21 minutes, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals.
We saw about the same thing with Jokic, didn't we? I think he had 19 and a half. Doncic, rather. Yeah.
85-84.
I think he had 19 at the half and checked out.
Jazz open the season next Wednesday in Oklahoma City. Here's Elijah Bryant, the BYU product, and misses jumper on the left side. Elijah Bryant and Jordan Nwora have the same hair on the floor. I mean, literally the same exact haircuts. Nwora is like 3 inches taller and his socks pulls up higher, but otherwise they literally look like they're the same size. Jared Butler driving the left side, comes to the lane and dunks it. Butler's just got great control with the dribble, and he just beat George Hill, who thought he was going across a pick. Went through his legs to break through it and got to the lane and dunked it off 1 foot. Nice move. George Hill flares it out to Connaughton for 3. No good. Back rim. Butler rebounds. Butler with a high left-hand dribble to the front court, brings it to his right, waits for a pick. Now razzle-dazzles, hesitates, drives, steps back, tries again, and that's an offensive foul.
On an offensive foul charge to Jared Butler.
86-85.
Did you wear a mullet?
I did not ever wear a mullet, Rod.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I thought your wife showed me some pictures of you.
I'm pretty certain the worst haircut I ever had in her life was 2 years ago. As Nwora misses a 3. But not a mullet.
No. They're coming back, you know.
And they can do it without me. Some big minutes for some of these guys right now. Elijah Hughes had a good camp. Butler's trying to figure out his spot here. Throws a pass out front of Whiteside, and Whiteside can't control it. And Whiteside will check out. He's had a good night tonight. 16 minutes for Whiteside, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. And Jared Butler checks out. 14 minutes tonight, 8 shots, 4 of 8 from the field, 9 points, 5 assists, 2 steals. And Maceo Teague checks in. Malik Fitz, Eric Paschal, Maceo Teague, Elijah Hughes, and Udoka Azubuike with 15 minutes to play in preseason. The Jazz are going to make sure that nothing happens tonight. Nwora, pull-up jumper, no good. Fitz rebounds. Teague, who played at Baylor with Butler. Right corner, Pascal, wide open three, and he hit it. High pick and roll. George Hill swings it back up top, and the three is no good. Pascal rebounds. Mamu Skitsavili with the miss there. Teague on the right wing. Chests it up top to Pascal, won a national championship at Villanova. Drives hard to the rack. Nice pass out to the wing to Fitz. Rotates to Teague. Bypasses the three. Penetrates. Flares it to Pascal in the corner. Rotates to Fitz. Fitz breaks down the dribble. Loses it. Picked up by Hughes. Checks the clock. It's about to run out. League rules say you can't hold on to it forever. The Jazz tried it, though, and the flip shot by Hughes is short. George Hill. Pull up mid-ranger for the veteran. Hits it. George Hill been in this league for a little while, back in Milwaukee where he spent a season. This is his 14th season in the NBA.
Out of low college.
IUPUI. Udoka gets it down low, goes up from a foot away and scores it. Not a dunk for Udoka. Flipped it up from about 5 feet out, 91-87. Wow, Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton are getting ready to check back in for the Bucks. George Hill driving and fouled by Hughes, who played really good defense in that last second, swiped with the outside hand, which he didn't need to do. Jazz Wednesday against Oklahoma City. Tickets are available. I'd love to have you out. Tonight's defensive play of the game brought to you by Vivint. Vivint Smart Security professionally installed. Hassan Whiteside blocking a Giannis Antetokounmpo three in the right corner. And Hill at the line. It's going to be a pretty great year in the NBA. In the Western Conference, Ron, there are probably 7 or 8 teams I think you could make a legitimate argument could win the West. And I think there's actually 4 or 5 teams who I could argue could win the West, and I could argue could play in the play-in game.
That's what makes this Western Conference so
crazy.
You know,
if you were to ask me, the item of the offseason that I think, or of this season that has been talked about the least that is important, to me, is the impact of the play-in game.
So you think the play-in game, I heard they want to try it one more year.
It's here to stay.
It's here to stay.
Don't you think? You were at our broadcast
I enjoyed
meetings.
it, really.
You heard Adam Silver in our broadcast meetings. It seemed he was over the moon about it. Teague comes off a Big 12 pick and roll with Azubuike and gets the last place. Here's the thing. If you look at the Vegas line over-unders or things like that on projected wins by teams, right now they have teams like the Clippers and some of those teams down at 45, Jazz up at 54, Lakers at 53, 54, 50, like that kind of. However, as Hughes misses a floater, loose ball rebound, Azubuike has it. Gives it to a cutting Teague, who floats up another one. If any team, Portland, Clippers, get hot, Golden State. And that number suddenly gets up for the 7th team in the West to be at 48 wins, which is not an outlandish comment at all. Now, all of a sudden, everybody in the West is one injury away for 2 weeks from suddenly being on the edge of the play-in game. It's going to have a massive impact on this season. And if Utah and Phoenix and maybe the Lakers can be so good that they are not encumbered by it late in the year, it will be a great break. But I have a feeling you're going to see teams having to play playoff basketball for the final month of the season as Middleton hits a jumper with 2 seconds left here in the third quarter to make it 95-93 Utah. Teague at the horn is short. We've got 12 minutes of preseason left. It's Utah 95, the Bucks 93 on the Jazz Radio Network.
Bogdanovich corner, wide open, up.
Fanatics Authentic is your #1 source for authentic and licensed sports memorabilia and collectibles. You can own a piece of the game. Visit fanatics.com/jazzgameused to purchase Utah Jazz players' game-worn jerseys, shorts, warm-ups, and more. That's right, game-worn gear. You can also pick up game-used nets, chairback covers, basketballs, and more. Visit fanatics.com/jazzgameused.
The world is up and at 'em. It's time to get moving again. So So get up, stretch the legs, grab the kids, and move. Your family has places to go, and Larry H. Miller dealerships have vehicles to get you there. Visit any of our conveniently located dealers for tremendous savings on auto services. Get that oil changed, tires rotated, and systems checked. Because you're getting ready to move, America. And we're with you. Larry H. Miller Dealerships. Online at lhmauto.com. Driven by you.
Discover Tool and Safety Days at Mountainland Supply. Get 5% off brands like Milwaukee, Husqvarna, Faltech, Ames, Rigid, Structron, Wacker Newsom, Radian, Spectra, Liftall, Diablo, Ankara Cargo, and Louisville Ladders. Check out live demos with Mountainland Supply expert tool and safety representatives. Get free tool bonus offers exclusively through Mountainland Supply. Fall is here and there's no better time to save at Mountainland Supply. See your Mountainland Supply branch for tool and safety day locations and dates near you.
Hi, this is Ned Siegfried of Siegfried & Jensen. We can help you if you've been injured in an accident. We've been handling injury cases and only injury cases for over 30 years. If you've been injured in an auto accident, you need and deserve an experienced law firm in your corner. Call us for a free consultation at 801-222-2222. That's 801-222-2222. You can also learn more by going to siegfriedandjensen.com. We're here to help you.